Yo, brother, it's time for us to start talking the real, man. We've been sugarcoating too much. We've got to start calling everything out for what it is.
All right, guys, I'm here with Roger, and we are going to be testing the Falcon on Fullerton Loop. But first, I just want to give we got some other riders here and get some first impressions, what they think of this wheel. And
it's looking good, just like
Roger's just working on getting the
aesthetic
pads.
Standpoint.
Yeah.
And it's so compact, and it seems a lot smaller than the S16 right there.
So you're gonna notice that this does not have the stock pads because I hate them. They're uncomfortable.
Can I just give you this?
Sure.
I'm sorry, Marty. It's just I like my
no.
setup freedom.
But remember, don't make them super tight for our fellow.
I'm so good at that.
Roger likes to get him his feet locked in.
All right.
And these are the pads that come with the V14, and I'm pretty sure.
The links. No, the links are different. The links are the glow-in-the-dark ones.
I think eWheel sells them separately. I'm not actually sure who makes them, but they do come with the V14 from In Motion.
Does anybody think these actually do anything? I don't know. Comes with a wishbone.
You're just being difficult, Roger.
Might be.
Okay, and this is the first time, obviously, Roger has seen this wheel. Now, Roger has my A2, the ankle breaker.
Yeah. Very good wheel.
The Assassin wheel, which I despise. But as you guys saw in a previous video, this really is very much kind of like an A2, but it's not. It's definitely different. But the motor, I'm not sure if it has the exact same motor. It has the same tire.
Say the motor on the A2 is 1,000 watts? Or no, 14, I don't know.
But I think this is more. But the tire is the same.
Feels good. I guess I should put pads on if I actually want to.
Well, but right now it's just kind of first impressions. And yeah, don't go like triangle.
Oh wait, I don't want to do an angle cutout. Did you check these things?
No, I haven't changed that. So why don't you change that today too later?
All right.
But well, what do you think of the trolley handle, by the way? Yeah.
Intuitive.
I think it works actually pretty nice.
Good. Very solid. So many of the wheels have that like wiggly, like the suitcase kind of trolley handle, which was sort of the standard. Look, we even got Chris Torina here today. I don't know. So if we're talking about this wheel, the trolley handle feels solid. But
that's
when
not
you
bad.
Roll it forward, it wants to flip around backwards. So I was trolleying that one backwards.
I'm still not a fan of that on the ET Max.
Yeah, it's weird on the ET Max.
But
I won't go down all the way.
But on this one, and you'll notice this is rounded versus the ET Max is all square, hard in the hands.
So you got tilt back active. Yeah, seems good. Suspension feels a little lacking for preload. I mean, too
preload.
Much,
it only
too
has
much sag. Needs more preload. I said it proper.
There's no adjustment for that.
Oh, okay.
All you can adjust is compression and rebound.
Okay.
So it is what it is.
Let's see what it looks like jumping off that.
He's going to come down here. I mean, it feels.
This is an upgrade from the A2, but it doesn't take up much more space.
No, it's but it's not an A2 though, for sure.
What's the weight difference? This is 100 volts also.
Yeah, 100 volts. It's got different light. It's got the construction is totally different. It's not a A2 for the batteries, and the A2 are all up here. This has more traditional batteries on the side.
A2 is also 750.
This is 900. So I think it'll make it today.
For sure. We've done it on M10.3s, Marty.
Barely though.
It was fun. Yeah, I think we had somebody on something that was running low. They didn't charge. So.
Hey Chris, do you want to try this? First impressions. You know.
See, he's got unicycle shoe syndrome. Look at those white shoes with the darkness on where. Oh, okay. Right there. That's how you know it's real.
Nice and small, and beautiful.
And if they do, they'll be missing. They'll be missing.
It's very nimble.
Yeah,
little hopsies.
it's extremely nimble.
Ooh, I like it. Oh, that suspension feels great.
Chris and I always set up our pads exactly the same. So how are the pads, Chris?
Perfect. I can put them on myself.
I don't think, but they're still a little loose for you probably. You're going to tighten them up before we start.
Are those pads stock?
Nice.
No, because I hate the stock pads.
Yeah.
I like it. Where'd you get these pads? They match the wheel.
They're in motion pads, but I picked them because they matched the wheel.
I would try a 180, but I don't want to be the first one to drop it.
180. What do you mean?
Show them what you mean, Chris.
The wheel looks really clean. See
If it's something you can do, but
First try.
that's a 180. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I want to get a little wheel so I can mess
He was
around.
holding back.
Well, try it again. All right. Cool.
That's what I like to do. That's why I wanted to get the A2, but it had no suspension.
But what do you think of this suspension? It's not bad, right? I mean,
I
it
think
feels
It feels great.
for what it is.
Can't wait to take it to Anaheim Hills and do jumps.
That's what's
That's the heavier spring, right?
No, I don't know if there's options for springs.
Well,
Like,
it's supposed to come out of the box with 2 springs.
no, yeah, I got the light one.
The light one is pretty damn good, though.
I didn't get the sense of it bottoming out. I'm sure it can, but
Jumping pretty good amount, and it's not bottoming out.
But
No,
if-
I was trying to see.
it
Let's do a hard jump. Nope, I can't even force it down.
but if okay,
nothing.
okay. Who wants to try next? Don. Give it a shot, Don. First impressions.
I like it.
Try the trolley handle first.
It's so cute. It's like a purse. Look at it.
Purse.
Yeah, it feels like a little purse.
Now, why didn't I think of that description?
It's
Pretty
so-
comfy though, right?
Yeah, no, it's look how easy it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally maneuverable.
Actually,
Very
Chris,
nice.
try it again because you're tall. What do you think about?
That's interesting. I don't see any shaking going on.
You have to lean over a little bit, but
Not too much, not too bad. You can grab it with your fingertips.
He's also got long monkey arms.
Yes.
okay. Then that doesn't count.
If you're
Now
tall
that you
with short
mentioned it, I
arms,
never noticed
if
before.
you're tall with short arms, no.
He can scratch his toe knuckles without even bending over.
What?
All right, Don.
It's so cute.
Don has a gear on, so now this wheel can only go 31, I think, too.
31.
So, yeah. So
So it's like that,
keep that like that 16,
like
yeah.
the S16 one.
Except it probably won't dip like that 16 did.
It won't.
Oh, now she's gonna make it, dude.
Now, I think Dawn learned her lesson. I don't think she's ever gonna
Don, I don't think learns lessons.
push a wheel super hard.
Good enough to come here.
Good enough to come here, but not great. Just good enough.
Just skip that one tree trunk.
We'll think about it.
I can feel how it wants to wobble.
Well,
I know you
Ro-
put the...
no, Roger had me put 35 psi in it.
Oh!
Way too wobbly for me.
I felt the wobble.
Way too wobbly.
I felt the wobble.
I like this at about 22 for me.
I know we're not gonna get the Marty deal.
I think they're like 699 or something. Wait, I have the info.
Very nice.
Do you want to take it off any of these just to get a sense of the,
Just whatever.
just the little one, the little baby one over there.
Where's the little one?
There's smaller drops over here. Yeah. Near the white car, I think.
Up the white car?
Just a little one.
What happened to our little thing?
Oh yeah, what happened to the ramp? Well, what's your gut impression of this new guy?
No, I really like it. It feels like it feels like a very capable M10-4.
Well, okay.
No, like
I mean,
more, but I mean, all of the slow speed maneuvering.
Yeah, it's very maneuverable,
Yeah,
isn't
very
it?
maneuverable.
It does feel like the M10-4.
Yeah, like the M10-4, like that.
Yeah.
But I can also feel that this can go faster. But I do feel the little wobble when I start picking up speed and accelerating. I did feel that. So I see what you're saying about that for the tire pressure. But yeah, it's very nice.
And the suspension kind of feels...
The suspension feels great.
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. I want one.
Yeah, I told you longer than he said.
Who else wants to try...
I got it from him. It took longer.
any of you gents want to try the Falcon?
I do.
Give us another impression. This is Jeremy and Justin, yes.
Any time on that one?
He's like a big EUC nerd. I mean, he was just like chatting away all this technical spec, little things here and there. Last time we rode together.
I think these
Got a little bit of like an M10-4 feel to it. I'm not positive.
Yep.
It probably need narrow with it.
That's going to be a common refrain that it feels like the M10-4. Don said that in terms of maneuverability.
That's because we put the extra air in the tire.
No, it feels that way even at 22 psi. Seated, right? God,
For the small Asian guy.
I know.
Wait, what are you talking about? You're a small Asian guy.
Hey,
It's honestly
that's
not
why I
that
can
bad.
say it.
Seated,
I
right?
can see seated rider with some pad to it, especially for younger riders.
Yeah, if you're young with good knees.
Rub a little preparation H on the trolley handle and you're good to go.
This was my most nervous, but I want to see if I can do it.
That looks light.
You want to give it a shot?
So try the trolley.
Oh.
Pull back in that. Yeah.
I'm short. This was just. Oh, it doesn't lock in. Does it lock in?
No,
lock?
it doesn't lock, but I don't think you need it to lock in really. When you put it down, it locks. So.
I can see this as in like advantage if you're going down hills. It kind of bounce around.
It looked like it was locked in when you holding it.
Who's going to walk it down a hill?
I'm gonna walk it down hill.
I don't think I want to put on my E-Wheels jersey. It's too freaking hot.
Just pull it back a little bit.
Come on, Roger, represent.
All right,
Give it a shot.
Justin, you want to try it? Justin's here. Justin's here with his S16 Pro. I don't know why. Why'd you pick the S16 today? That's your child.
I know. I'll follow Roger, see what I can.
That's
do.
Milo's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still hard for Milo. I think it's still too close his weight.
Oh, really?
So he can ride it,
But not,
He's not like the way Ashton rides as 22, perfectly comfortable.
Yeah, Don, imagine
Milo's
trying
still
to
got
ride a
some
wheel
going.
He'll grow into it pretty quick, probably.
I mean, he can ride the basics, but not like.
Here, pull back that. Pull this back.
Yeah.
Or slam it
No,
down.
no, don't do that. Pull it back a little bit and then close it.
You can sit on it. Just sit on it.
Why did you give me a look?
What the hell are you doing, Tom?
This is an S16 Pro. This is currently the only model you can get from E-Wheels. E-Wheels is not offering.
How's that for a riding jersey?
So the other wheel we're talking about today is the Falcon. And the Falcon is also an e-wheels exclusive for the United States, at least. If you want the Falcon and you are in Canada,
I like this better
you
than
are getting
M10.
this from EVs, who has exclusivity
See,
north of the border.
see another
If you're going to go south of the border, just talk to your local cartel.
another comparison to the M10 series of wheels. It really does feel, in terms of maneuverability, like the M10-4 or M10-3, really, in terms of just being able
The
to.
suspension part is the right feel. I think
Uh-huh.
it's better than M10.
Family.
Than all the M10.
Right.
Motor boater is the person that goes in between a woman's boobs and goes.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Your sub? Did you have to wear that?
This pad feels really nice on this wheel.
The pads feel nice?
Pad feels really nice.
You should have felt the stock ones. I actually think those are good pads for this wheel, and they look nice. They match the wheel.
Yeah. On the,
And it's like
S16.
perfect position.
Justin
too.
on the
It's really
S16 Pro, and we would.
the pedal
do,
just
like,
look crazy
competitions
high
together.
because it's a small
So
wheel.
I would be hampered
Relative
with my
to-
effed up
but it feels
injuries
fine.
and the.
I like
wheel,
it.
And then he'd be hampered.
I wonder.
I might actually. This would have been the perfect current wheel for Milo.
Wow.
But I want something
For
you can
Milo.
grow more. In.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
batch one.
Okay.
Still batch one.
Yeah.
But I feel really nice. Perfect wheel.
Hey, Alan.
I love it.
So let's get a pretty new rider, right?
Very new rider. Are you kidding?
Let's get your impressions of the Falcon.
Okay, I'm really bad at new wheels at trying anything different.
That's okay. That's okay.
And if I crash it, am I in trouble?
Well, it looks.
No pressure. Don't worry.
It looks more like a Commander.
It looks so clean too.
It's built totally different than the A2. It's
That's kind of cute.
Prove it by falling and hurting myself like every week.
Just so I don't wipe out on a video, I'm going to use a little assist.
don't worry. Don't worry.
I'm not good at little wheels.
I can't get him to ride any of my wheels. He's like, I'll crash it.
Well, I gave him the okay.
I'll ride your wheels and I'll crash them definitely. I guarantee it. I bet money on it.
I like that ride so much better.
Look at him chase that bike guy. Get off
You're getting a lot of wobbles.
That's funny, but
Yeah, that would take some getting used to for me, but that is beautiful.
yeah, you're not just used to different
That's
wheels.
still where I put them, or
I think they
A
are.
little tight on my feet.
yeah.
That's okay.
I wanna.
Don't do
do
that,
the,
Roger.
Huh?
Don't do that. I'm trying to tell people
Don
not to
told me
do
it.
because it's just going to scratch up that.
Yes, it will. Let's see if I get wobbled.
Barney's so mad at me now.
Why is that like instant?
What does it do?
It scratches up the metal if you keep doing that, and Don keeps telling people just slam it down.
It's gonna look like a real Begode.
Okay, I definitely need my brakes further forward. But yeah, no wobbles. This must be a different wheel.
All right, guys. Well, that's been a first look at the Falcon with new different riders, and tomorrow night we're doing a night ride, and there'll be a different group of people, and I'll get some additional first impressions. But so far, everyone likes it for what it is, right?
It is what it is.
So until next time, safe riding.